For I have bent Judah, my bow, fitted the bow with Ephraim, and raised up your sons, O Zion, kings from the south. The Lord of hosts shall drink and roar as if with wine. They shall be filled with blood like basins, like the corners of the altar will stand on the Mount of Olives, which faces Jerusalem on the east. And the Mount of Olives shall be split in two, from east to west, making a very large valley. Half of the mountain shall move toward the north, and half of it toward the south. Then you shall flee through my mountain valley, for the mountain valley shall reach to Azal. Yes, you shall flee as you fled from the earthquake in the days of Uzziah king of Judah. Thus the Lord my God will come, and all the saints with you. It shall come to pass in that day that there will be no light. The lights will diminish. It shall be one day which is known to the Lord. And this shall be the plague with which the Lord will strike all the people who fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall dissolve while they stand on their feet. Their eyes shall dissolve in their sockets, and their tongues shall dissolve in their mouths. It shall come to pass in that day that a great panic from the Lord will be among them. Everyone will seize the hand of his neighbor, and raise his hand against his neighbor's hand. Judah also will fight at Jerusalem, and the wealth of all the surrounding nations shall be gathered together, gold, silver, and apparel in great abundance. Such also shall be the plague on to worship the King, the Lord of hosts. On them there will be no rain. If the family of Egypt will not come up and enter in, they shall have no rain. They shall receive the plague with which the Lord strikes the nations who do not come up to keep the Feast of Tabernacles. This shall be the punishment of Egypt, and we have been impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus says the Lord of hosts, they may build, but I will throw down. They shall be called the territory of wickedness, and the people against whom the Lord will have indignation forever. Your eyes shall see, and you shall say, the Lord is magnified beyond the border of Israel. A son honors his father, and a servant his master. If then I am the father, where is my honor? And if I am a master, where is my reverence? Says the Lord of hosts, to you priests who despise my name, because they do not fear me, says the Lord of hosts. For I am the Lord, I do not change. Therefore you are not consumed, O sons of Jacob. Yet from the days of your fathers you have gone away from my ordinances, and have not kept them. Return to me, and I will return to you, says the Lord of hosts. But you said, in what way open for you the windows of heaven, and pour out for you such blessing that there will not be room enough to receive it? And I will rebuke the devourer for your sakes, so that he will not destroy the fruit of your ground, nor shall the vine fail to bear fruit for you in the field, says the Lord of hosts. And all nations will call you blessed, for you will be a delightful land, says the Lord of hosts. Your words have been harsh against me, says the Lord. Yet you say, what have we spoken against you? You have said, it is useless to serve God. What profit is it that we have kept his ordinance, and that we have walked as mourners before the Lord of hosts? So now we call the proud blessed. Those who do not they even take God their fruit. Then those who fear the Lord spoke to them, and the Lord listened and heard them. So open the heavens before those who fear the Lord and make everything. They shall know, says the Lord, on the day I make them my fools. And I will spare them, and a man spares his own son for certain. Then you shall again discern between the righteous and the wicked, between one who serves God and one who does not serve him. Chapter 4. For behold, the day is coming, burning like an oven, and all the proud, yes, all who do wickedly will be destroyed. And the day is coming to burn them up, says the Lord of hosts. But will leave them neither root nor branch. But to you who fear my name, the sons of righteousness shall rise with healing in his wings. And you shall go out and break up the full steadfast. You shall trample the wicked, for they shall be ashes under the soles of the wicked, on the day that I do this, says the Lord of hosts. Remember the law of Moses my servant, which I commanded him to all Israel, with statutes and judgments. Behold, I will send you a light of the before the coming of the great day of the Lord. And he will turn the hearts of the fathers to children, and the hearts of the children to their fathers, lest I come and strike the Thou find the party of the and after they will follow, then I will check it, and check it,